Hey everybody, welcome back. I got a huge pile of surplus military gear here from a new surplus store in town, and I'm going to take you through everything I picked up and tell you why surplus stores might be a good place for new preppers to shop. Alright, so what you see in front of you is a huge pile of stuff. I picked all this stuff up at a new surplus shop in town. They are a place called Plan B Preparedness and Survival, or Survival and Preparedness, I'm not sure. They are close by to me, so you folks that are local, if you want to come out and check them out, they are located in Pahrump, Nevada, off of Highway 372. For those of you in other parts of the country who have no clue what that means, don't worry. I'm going to show you everything here. And maybe I can talk him into getting the website up so he can start selling the stuff to you guys. Anyway, I wanted to first touch on some basics on getting surplus gear. There are some do's and don'ts with it. You really don't want to pick up the stuff that's been beat to heck and old and used is fine. Destroyed and beat up isn't. But you can really get some amazing deals with some military surplus gear. And it seems right now that the military seems to be surplusing out a lot of brand new gear that's never been used. Like I have some knee pads and elbow pads in the back here that I'll show you. I don't think they've ever been put on. They've never been opened. So you can get some really good deals on some good gear for very low prices. And, you know, an example, knee pads. You look online at some of the more high-end tactical places, you can end up paying like $50, $60 for a pair of knee pads. They're 12 bucks. I mean, you know. So you know the stuff's been tested, you know it's good. Maybe not individually tested because these are brand new, but you know the gear holds up is my point. So we're going to tear through it, I'm going to show you, but it is definitely an option for new preppers who are trying to get some gear together, maybe even for, you know, weapons carrying stuff or whatever, or even bags, bug out bags, whatever. A good way to get some gear together for new people. So let's tear into it and see what we got. All right, right up in front, I have these. I call these compass pouches. I don't know if they have a specific name. You guys from the military can tell me. Let me see what that says. It doesn't really say much of anything except the cage code. Anyway, that's what I call them, but they are handy for a ton of various small items in your gear. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can almost get away with using one of these for everyday carry for a wallet or a cell phone or whatever, if your phone's small enough. But I always find uses for these things, so I got two of them. I think they were $1 each, and you really can't go wrong. They got the Alice clips on them, and these kind of work like this. You pull them back, and you see that hole, that little front piece there goes into the hole. What you do is you stick your belt in underneath. You know, you'll tweak your belt in under there, push it through, and it's locked on. So I picked up two of those. I picked up a radio pouch. Now this is for the military radios that they use. I'm not sure which one. This looks like one of the handheld PRC something or other. I'm not even sure the number. But this will work with some ham radios. It'll probably fit my digital in there, and I like it because it's got this big open window here, and that's about where the window of my ham radio is. And this thing is built like a tank. This is built very, very tough. You know, it's going to take a lot of abuse, and not, you know, you can open that up for the side for the antenna, and not let the radio get too beat up. So that's definitely an option for you guys that are hams. If you want to carry around your radio all day on your hip, something like that, you know, I think these were $5. And it sure beats paying how much for some kind of plastic or Kydex something or other that won't protect it as well as this. You also have an extra pocket in front here for an extra battery. So let's move on. Next here is a load-bearing vest. You guys have seen these before, I'm sure. And for those of you who are into hiking, camping, whatever, you know, this is an option too because you can mount a backpack on these. I'm probably out of camera. You can mount a backpack on these. You can mount all sorts of gear on them, and they will make it a little bit easier to carry your load, but you can also use them for a basic setup for your weapons and stuff. So when you go out to the range, you can train with something. You have all this MOLLE attachment on here for your magazine pouches, your first aid kits, whatever. You got good straps on it, so it's definitely going to hold up. Nice buckles. Got a hydration pouch on the back even. I probably will set this up into some kind of survival vest because I already went the route with body armor and battle belts and all that. So I really don't have a specific need for it as far as weapons goes. But seriously, guys, That was like, I think he's selling these for $15. I mean, you just can't beat that, you know? You could go and get some kind of cheap condor harness type system and it would cost you $50. So that's definitely an awesome deal. Really, I picked that up to show you guys more than anything. This is for your pistol. This is whoops, I got it upside down here. This will mount like this around your leg, attached to your gear, and you'll mount a rack here for your pistol holster. And you can see it's got the MOLLE straps on the back. The correct name, modular lightweight load carrying equipment holster leg extender. So this will go down your leg like that, and you'll mount your holster on here. Let's move on to the next piece. Okay, I want to open these up because these haven't even, obviously these were never used. They haven't even been opened. These are elbow pads. Take a look at them. Yeah, look at that, there's still a tag on them. Brand new. And like I say, you know if it's military gear, you got a good chance it's going to hold up and take abuse. When you guys do a lot of prone shooting, this can come in handy because your elbow being down there all day long holding your rifle and stuff definitely comes in handy when you're taking classes, stuff like that. I generally don't use them, but I am going to try to use them my next trip to the range. Very simple to put on. You just open that up and tighten them down to the correct tightness you want on your arm. Stick your arm through like that, put the elbow in, and you're good to go. So, definitely a cool deal. These were $12. And normally, like I said, even bottom of the barrel, cheap, made in China airsoft stuff is $25 to $50 for elbow and knee pads. So, here's another $12. There's tags still in it, as a matter of fact. These are knee pads. Same concept as the elbow pads, except these open up fully, so you can actually put them around your knee. Like that. These I will get use out of, either myself or my wife when she's gardening. These will definitely come in handy. And they're like brand new. You know these things are going to hold up. They're used by our military. So that's a pretty amazing deal for $12. Now the last thing I got here is kind of unusual. I already have one. I'll show it to you really, really quick because I don't want to take too much time today. This guy here is a gas mask bag. Now we have Israeli military surplus gas masks. We keep them in bags similar to this, but they're not exactly similar. Now, again, those of you guys in the military, maybe you can help me out with this a little bit. It opens like this, and here are your straps. And by the way, this was, I believe, $10. Sorry, $5. These were $5. You've got this in here for, I assume, another filter. But it almost looks like it's supposed to hang down like this, so you can just grab your mask out of the bottom. I'm assuming that way because I'm looking at the way the straps connect and everything. And they're not straps that you would carry it like a satchel. They're straps where you would carry it upside down. Regardless, I can definitely find a use for it. I just like having a lot of extra little bags. Worst comes to worst, I could almost put this around here and carry it as a satchel. But you can tell these are brand new. They even smell brand new. It's really wild. So for $5, got yourself a gas mask bag. And you can, of course, use it for keeping your gas mask safe from getting beat up. So that's pretty much it. Real quick video for the day. Kind of had to rush through today because I got a ton of stuff to do, but I did want to bring you this stuff and show you what you can pick up as a new prepper when you're looking at your military surplus places. The gear doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to look perfect. A lot of this stuff is brand new. It seems that they're surplusing out a lot of stuff now. But it doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to match. It isn't a fashion show. You know, the gear you're wearing for outdoors, for training, or for a worst case scenario doesn't have to be pretty. You know, it can work. That's all you really need it to do. And definitely military surplus stuff is definitely a bargain. Do shop around if you have a few of the stores in town. A good example is, you know, I'll go into Vegas and look around, and some of the stores have old beater junk, you know, that's obviously gone through like 9 different people in basic training. It's all dirty and torn up, and they want, you know, instead of $12, they're asking $25. So definitely check around. You can buy the stuff online, you know. I'm just lucky. I have a couple of survival stores in town, and this is a new place in town. So for those of you local If you want more information, just leave that you want more info in the comments down below, and I will get you his address and phone number. So if you want to drive in from Vegas, it's about an hour drive, you can check it out. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching today. Just a real quick video for you today. I wanted to show you some good stuff that you can get for military surplus that will actually work in your prepper gear and your lifestyle. Don't forget to check out our Amazon link down below. Even if there's nothing in the shop you like, just click the link, shop as you normally would, and it doesn't cost you anything, and it definitely helps out our channel a whole lot. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link if you're interested in getting started in starting your food storage in your pantry with some quality freeze-dried food. That's definitely the way to go. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.